So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands. Great chance! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found the way through. A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Messi, looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Ah, such a clever touch. No way through, so back it comes. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Danger averted for now. Guardiola. He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Now it's Messi. There's a sharp little ball here. Lovely feet. Batistuta! There's the shot! Anguissa. Ramani. And Spinazzola. Now it's McTominay. Now it's Luka. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Lobotka makes the interception. Pinches it off him. Now, can they get him away? And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far.
Batistuta!
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Decent chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. And he welcomes it in. Di Lorenzo. Anguissa. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Batistuta, and he's on his way! Shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. It's played through for him. Batistuta. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Gabriel Batistuta!
Substitution.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a little off target. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho takes control of it and he's on the move. Thinks one through. Juan tries to clear. And claimed it back swiftly. What a throw in. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he cuts out the supply. No, that's been intercepted. Ramani. De Bruyne. David Neres. Out to the right. Xabi Alonso at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. No, he's just misjudged that one. Juan gets rid without sophistication.
Substitutions taking place.
It's Ronaldinho! A real chance and a real let-off. Di Lorenzo. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Xabi Alonso. Looking to play him in. Batistuta is flagged offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ramani. And it's Anguissa.
Barcelona couldn't really be more what.
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing.
Atalanta.
This is
against
Peter Drury, and I'm
Barcelona.
happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Scamacca gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Drilled in low. And here's the chance to counter. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Giorgio Scalvini, is a very formidable defender because he's so powerfully built.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Atalanta finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, that's delightful. Batistuta takes a shot! And that was probably asking just too much. And we have our very first corner. He's got tall.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos drives it in. Chance! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Batistuta. That has been cut short. Opts for safety. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Duro. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's not an especially good pass, that. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho! Zalewski. Maldini. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Scalvini. And it's Bellanova.
There will
Guardiola.
be 1 minute added time.
Zalewski. And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first half thoughts?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. Messi. Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
A case now of complete control. Knocks it into space. Villanova receives it in... Oh, great header! That's fallen kindly here. Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
And it's been taken short. Nice bit of trickery. So threatening, he's having a go! Batistuta being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi has a look inside the box. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
So, another set play. And how did he not make it four?
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
75 minutes played. It's played through for him. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pasalic. Now who's going to be first to this? Taken back almost at once. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, well measured. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
De Ketelara. Oh, that's fabulous. Aimed beyond the defence. He's onside. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this.
Substitution for Atalanta. Number 70. Number 9. Skamaka. Coming on the field. Number 13. Edison.
And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Tries to play it through. Messi tries... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Ronaldinho looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Can he get on the end of this? Ambitious ball here.
Carlos really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Stood up well to him there. Now, can they get it back? Not the most convincing of passes. Tries to play it through. Van Nistelrooy providing an outlet on that flank. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. And there's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's De Bruyne. Great vision. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Belletti clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Adams. Alexander-Arnold. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Opts for safety. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's ambitious. So, third corner of the game. Forlan with the short one. Shot at goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Kante calmly anticipates. Rijkaard. Yamal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Spread it left. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That is good strength. And he's got his cross in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now that's well seen too. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period,
And
perhaps.
we come to you now with a quick request
Reflections
for
on the first
support
half?
for our
Well,
World
there's no
Charity
way to
Fund.
disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. And the shot! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Yamal! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shot, surely! Goal, Milan! Into the lead once more. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Forlan really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shots! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Played into space. And they're quick to get it back. Rummenigge. It's run loose here. Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intent. It's full on! Oh, what a mistake! Oh, it's come loose.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Milan finding their passes.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's having a hit! Rijkaard threads one in. And we're done. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. He's looking wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he cuts out the supply. Quality ball. And it's made its way to him. Now this could be a chance. Haaland! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Now it's Haaland. Tries to play it through. Barcelona have it back and can go again. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. De Bruyne. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Something. And De Bruyne! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro robs him of possession. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. De Bruyne. He won't be happy with that one. De Bruyne powering forward here. Nicely aimed pass. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Haaland, now it's Balogun. Yamal. Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And there... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement
Barcelona
now. We would like to ask you
absolutely
all to
dominated
kindly
that
stay
half,
seated during
Peter,
the match.
and now it's
Thank
all
you for your
about game
cooperation.
management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Substitution for Barcelona.
Barcelona have
Number
established
23,
themselves in a position of
number
absolute
15,
supremacy.
De Bruyne.
An action-packed 45
Number
minutes,
4,
and they have raced into a 3-goal lead.
Number 41.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed
Coming
very
on the
little
field,
of the resumption of the second half.
Number 20, Batistuta.
Rummenigge!
Number 17, Hazard.
And
Number
he's straight
9,
offside.
Owen. Number 7, Pedri.
Baresi. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pedri. And it's Hazard. Hazard puts his foot on the gas. That is lovely. Good ball. Shot, surely! And it's in! They're back within reach! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Might want to be careful there.
Rummenigge. That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Short changes him with that pass. Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard played out towards the right wing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Over to the left.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. Well read, and the danger is averted. Kubo. Now that's well seen too. And that has left him in a heap. That's good running with the ball. And this is Batistuta. Just eases him off the ball. Yamal. Rijkaard. That has been cut short. That's a sharp pass. Rijkaard. Yamal. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been won straight back. And here's Ronaldinho. Driving on and making good progress. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Carlos. It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and...
Chance for a shot! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Nakata makes the interception. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Yamal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And the finish! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ball is over the line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ronaldinho turns back here, probably the best option. That's a cute ball. And it's hoisted clear. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that's well seen too. And the first half is done. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's managed to gift it back. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's an imaginative pass. Well read, nice interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe moves wide and looking to get onto this. Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in, and he plays one through. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for a runner. Adams gets over and intercepts. Yamal. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement. That's going to go a long way. Decent progress down the left. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Out of play for a throw. And it's Rijkaard. This looks promising. Picked out brilliantly. And that has been cleared. Batistuta, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nakata. Neuer claims comfortably. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Conte. Now, can they get him away? No way through, so... Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Oh, super ball! Oh, well played, well played. Here comes the corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tchouaméni tries to clear.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Saliba gets good distance on it. Neuer getting this one clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that will be the final act. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Portugal against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a... Goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rodri, Musiala, Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Adams.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ronaldinho! A real chance and a real let-off.
Ronaldinho probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And here's Batistuta. Oh, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is... And a chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Musiala unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He is through here. Oh, important interception. Rodri, Portugal finding their passes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kante gets over and intercepts. Now that's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. That's good play. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 10, Messi. Number 24.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Coming on the field.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, this looks sharp. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was Ronaldinho! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. And they're quick to get it back. Rummenigge. And he's worked it through. Shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge. He's away! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. Rijkaard makes the interception. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
Rummenigge! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Portugal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Beckham goes short. Musiala! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Musiala!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Musiala.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Caught offside that time. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cannavaro. That's that, the end. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
Hello,
the camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental
Against
occasion.
Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have...
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Barcelona has the chance to go the other way. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Bellingham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mateus. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's beaten the last man. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rummenigge clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Ronaldinho. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rummenigge. Rodri makes the interception. That's a nicely weighted pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have...
Here's a chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And it's Ronaldinho. He's in a great position here. He's having a go! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he...
Rummenigge! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Mateus. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ernest. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over
Just
here.
a quick announcement, we would like to
So
inform
they head
you
in
that
no
CCTV
further forward.
is now
The
in
score
operation
here
for
still
your safety.
0-0. Here we go again. So the first half brought no goals. He's got away. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing. Rummenigge! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Mateus. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Roberto Carlos. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, outsmarting him this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's some Mbappe! It's a goal! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Ronaldinho. Barcelona finding their passes.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Hangs in a cross. That's going to go a long way. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's had a shot! Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Roberto Carlos. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Gets into some space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's made its way to him. Mateus. And he's worked it through. He's being urged to shoot. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. Two ahead, late in the day. Game up. That's that, the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them some. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. And this is Forlan. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has been clubbed away. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Yamal. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's made its way to him. Kante gets over and intercepts. Cafu. Up Gisung. And here's Nunez. And here's Forlan. Oh, it's a great... Forlan! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now, can they get him away? He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Baresi proves too strong. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And he's certainly... Rummenigge! He scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And here's Messi.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Keeper's dealt with that. And there is the half-time whistle. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that's a key interception. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Yamal. Threads one in. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got...
Fallen! It's fallen kindly here! Pop de Somme! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Maldini, made out to the left flank. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's Park Ji-sung. Shot, surely! He has done it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Forlan demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows that.
And he's managed to get rid. He came in hard, very hard. Can he get it through? Half an hour gone in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, good ball! It's full on! It's a goal! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to belt it away. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's really well cleared. Messi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for options for movement. Deftly away. Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a great position here. Rummenigge! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities. So bring it on. Hype, expectation,
Hello,
emotion.
everybody,
The
and
game yet to
welcome to
kick off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's only too happy to take... He's tried one! That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Mbappe! Kante clears it away. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Ronaldinho.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the pass is intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That pass has been well intercepted. Yamal, he's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that has been cleared. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. In towards the back stick. Cleared away. And here's Yamal. Chelsea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing...
Hones! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Hoeneß really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Rodri. Maradona. Foden.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Mbappe. Neuer claims it, and the danger passes. Played into space. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Threads one in. It's come to nothing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos has got himself a free kick. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bastoni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Looking for a runner. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's worked it through. Tries a shot! He has done it! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's going to have his name taken. Cafu. Xavi Alonso. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho goes hurtling down that left-hand side. He has a look up. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he was quick to react. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... Rummenigge! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Barcelona go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's been cut out, well played. Rodri.
There will be 3
Knocks it
minutes
into
added
space.
time.
And he's in on goal. He's having a shot. They've done it. They have stolen level at the last. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against South Korea.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Central and defensive midfield is such a key area, Peter, for most teams. And I think in Emmanuel Petit you have one of the better players who can call themselves a specialist in playing that position.
And really appreciated at both club and national level. He has that defensive nous, but since moving forward into midfield, my goodness me, what a career he's made.
And his sense of positioning is superb, but perhaps most importantly, the ability to cover for anyone making a forward run.
Ronaldinho. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. Defending of the desperate variety. Cantona. Vieri. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Rummenigge. Modric. He has found the way through. Now it's Yamal. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Petit. Tries to pass it through. Luis Suarez. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? South Korea have reclaimed it. He's had a shot! And he's there to get it away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Petit. Modric. And the counter is on. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. There's the shot! He scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first half thoughts?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! And another try! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. A probing pass. It's a good-looking delivery. Cantona. No, again, there's no way through. Played into space. This looks promising. Belletti. And he's in on goal! Looking to play him in. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now this could be a chance. Bellingham. South Korea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now there's the clearance. Conte. Now there's a fine ball. Cafu knocks it into space. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neuer gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Chips it through. Petit. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Vieri. It's Vieri! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vieri is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. And it's
There will
Roberto
be 1
Carlos.
minute added time.
And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. And it's Azar. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Cross into the box. Pedri! And he has kept it out somehow.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see. Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best. And Sané! And reclaimed it in a trice. Could move up a gear here. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal. Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Modric. Yamal. Oh, he's burst through. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, what a ball!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's gone for goal! And he's managed to get rid. And this is Batistuta. Nicely aimed pass. Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Oh, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only...
And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal.
Please
they need to
refrain
keep pushing,
from parking
keep
outside
imposing.
this stadium.
Don't leave the door
Thank you
open
very
for the
much for your
opposition.
cooperation.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well, that's well seen too. Batistuta. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well read, nice interception. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That has not gone well. And this is Batistuta. Now that looks a decent ball. He's away! Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Luis Suarez! And he hits the net! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, super find. He can get that clear.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into something.
Yamal!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Sané. Can he get on the end of this? Sané is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He is just caressing the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yamal. Pass is just off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 11, Rivaldo.
Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. Rivaldo. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically?
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's ambitious. It's in. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal. And time is up. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled
welcome
out
to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Gerrard. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are...
Yamal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Looking for a runner. That is good alertness. Brzezinski. Gravenberg. Raul. Rummenigge. Over to the left. Now it's Gerrard. Caceres. Crosses it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Little pass back. And it's Belletti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Brzezinski. Now it's Raul. Raul. Rummenigge. Yep, it's a corner. Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Gravenberg! He's missed, but not by that far. And he's intervened well there. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Yamal. Gives it back. And here's Yamal. And shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Koundé. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely aimed pass. Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Yamal. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Brzezinski. Gerrard. And it's Brzezinski. Brzezinski looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's Raul! And he's done it!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
2 added minutes has been
And that is
indicated.
about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please
Yeah, you
turn
don't
your
get any
attention
points
to
for
the
stating
screen
the
for
obvious, Peter,
information
but
provided
thankfully
by
this
the
is
local
still
police.
very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's...
Yamal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Now it's Yamal.
Ronaldinho.
He's in a great position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Modric.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, no joy this time. And that was very necessary. And it's Gravenberch. Van de Ven. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Rummenigge.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's running through. He's through. Rummenigge! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Played in by Roberto Carlos. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Gerrard. Probing pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Rosicky has it out wide and in space. Tries to get it clear. That'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rummenigge running with the ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort at times. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Barcelona against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Yamal. Yamal purring through the gears. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through, and he's cut it out.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who loves to just hold those central positions.
And a trailblazer, one of those modern-day playmakers, all action, covers so much ground, doesn't he? More than just a number 10.
He does. I mean, he does so many things well in his game that he's respected throughout the world.
Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well timed, excellent interception. Well seen, saw that coming. Can he get it through? Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. And this is Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Nakata really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk clears it away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Adams. That is ended up in no man's land. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And Cruyff! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan have their second corner now. Kante gets it away. He's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, good take in a good area. Played into space, pass somewhat off target. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Can he finish? No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Great chance! He's delivered all right! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And we are up to the break.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow.
And he's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Rummenigge! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rummenigge really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Adams can get it clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Yamal. Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a shade optimistic. Rijkaard. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Scholes. Guardiola. Couldn't squeeze it through. Into the channel. Scholes has it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Probing pass. Looking for options for movement. No, that's been intercepted. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's found a way past. And that's a... Goes for a shot! So close to drawing level.
Rummenigge was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
It's their second corner of the game. And Dijk with the clearance.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Big chance! Must Now this could be a chance. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Good ball, good... And Batistuta! He should have put that one away.
Batistuta really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
That has not gone well. Nakata.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Nakata. Now Cruyff. Spread out to the left. Aimed beyond the defence. Scholes leaves it out wide and in space. And it's played in. Defending on... And a shot! And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Now this could be a chance. Well timed, excellent interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's a key interception.
Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Short changes him with that pass. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, and a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Can he get it through? Mbappe! Van Dijk. Looking for options for movement. Half an hour played now. Messi, and Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Modric. And this is Messi. Ronaldinho. Belletti. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And it's Maradona. Belletti. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Cruyff. David Villa. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There will be 1 minute added time.
David Villa. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi looking to get on the end of this. Could try cutting inside here. And this is Maradona. Dixon. And this is Messi. Shot a goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, what has happened here? He is through here. Opts to... Pele! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Mbappe! And he's there to get it away. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. And it's Ronaldinho.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to play it through. Pele. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. It's level again. What a match we have.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet... And there's the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Now it's Maradona, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped
3
it.
minutes added time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cannavaro. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely...